Hello children, in the previous video I have explained you the poem that is A-E-I-O-U. Now we are going to start with the book exercises of this poem. So take out your English reader books, take out page number 20. We are going to start with comprehension exercise A. The question is tick the correct answers. Number 1 is this poem is about the letters of the alphabet, consonants or vowels? The correct answer is vowels. As the title of the poem is A-E-I-O-U, so you all know that this poem is based on vowels. So the correct answer is vowels. Move on to next page, page number 21. Second question is which vowel do you find in glass? Children, which vowel do you find in the word glass? E, U or A? G-L-A-S-S. Which vowel is there? That is A. So put a tick over here. Number 3 is where is the fourth vowel found? First of all, tell me children, which is the fourth vowel? A-E-I-O-U. The fourth vowel is O. Now let's read the options. In the word box, inside a bag or near a tree? Obviously, the first option is correct. In the word box, you can find the fourth vowel, that is O, in the word box. Now the fourth question is which vowel can never fly from you? E, I or U? Now when I explained you the poem children, that time I told you the vowel U is found in the word U itself. This U is found in the word U itself. Y-O-U, you can find the vowel U here? Yes. So the correct answer is U. Now let's move on to play with words exercise. Question number B is write a rhyming word from the poem for each of these words. Now children, do you know what are rhyming words? Rhyming words are those words which have the same sound but have different spelling and different meanings also. So rhyming words are the words which have the same sound. Now let's start with number 1, creatures. Children, you have to find out the rhyming words from the poem itself. So which is the rhyming word for creatures? That is features. So here you will write F-E-A-T-U-R-E-S, features. So the second one is set. Which is the rhyming word for set? That is jet. So here you write J-E-T, jet. Number 3 is tin. Which is the rhyming word for tin? That is within. So here you write W-I-T-H-I-N, within. And the last one is pursue. Which is the rhyming word for pursue? That is you. So here you write Y-O-U-U. Now let's move on to grammar fun exercise. As you all know that you have to write here English 1 because this grammar fun exercise is a part of English 1 syllabus. Now here children, we are going to change singular into plural. Let's start with question number C. Write the plurals of these nouns. Number 1 is watch, watches. W-A-T-C-H-E-S, watches. Number 2 is bench, benches. B-E-N-C-H-E-S. Number 3 is box, boxes. B-O-X-E-S. Number 4 is pen, pens. P-E-N-S, pens. Number 5 is glass, glasses. G-L-A-S-S-E-S, glasses. And number 6 is bush. The plural is bushes. B-U-S-H-E-S, bushes. Let's move on to question number D. Underline the singular nouns and circle the plural nouns in this paragraph. Children, I hope you all know what is a singular noun and what is a plural noun. Singular means one and plural means more than one. Singular means one and plural means more than one. Now in this paragraph, what we have to do is we have to underline the singular nouns. Just keep it in mind, you have to underline only the nouns in this paragraph. You have to underline the singular nouns and you have to draw a circle around the plural nouns. Let's start reading. Rohit went to a shop with his younger brother Raju. Here Rohit is only one boy. So this is a singular noun as it is the name of a boy. So here you underline Rohit. Went to a shop. Shop is also the name of a place. So here you underline, and it is only one shop. Here we are talking about only one shop. So it is singular. So underline shop. With his younger brother. Brother is also one. It is a common noun. So here also you underline brother. And Raju is also a proper noun. It is a name of a person. He is also one person. So that also you underline. Rohit bought 4 pens. Rohit bought 4 pens. Here Rohit is one person, name of a person. So this one you will underline. Bought 4 pens. Pens is the name of a thing, but pens, it is written P-E-N-S, pens, means it is more than one. So it is in plural form. So here you have to draw a circle. 3 notebooks. Notebook is also the name of a thing. It is a noun, but here notebooks is written. So you have to draw a circle. It is in plural form. And an eraser. Eraser is also a name of a thing, but here only eraser is written. Erasers is not written. Eraser means only one. So this is singular noun. So this you underline it. Full stop. He also bought a wooden scale. Scale means only one scale he bought. Scale is the name of a thing. So here you underline scale. And a notebook. Notebook means only one. So here it is singular noun. So underline notebook. For his sister Meeta. Sister only one. It is a common noun. So this also you underline. And Meeta is also only one name of one girl. So underline Meeta also. Raju wanted sweets. Raju is the name of one boy. It is a proper noun. So underline Raju wanted sweets. Sweets is plural. More than one. So this you have to draw a circle around sweets. He bought 1 bar of chocolate. Bar means only one. So underline bar. Chocolate. Here also one chocolate we are talking about. So underline 2 boxes of nuts. Boxes means more than one. So draw a circle around boxes of nuts. Means more than one. So this is also in plural form. Draw a circle around boxes and nuts. And some toffees. Here also more than one toffee. Toffees means plural of toffee. So draw a circle around toffees. So I hope children you all have understood what are singular nouns and plural nouns. So this was all there regarding the book exercises of this poem. Thank you.